Did you get a pet hoping that it would relieve the loneliness? But are you still feeling lonely? In today's video, we are talking about common advice like get a dog, get a cat, just get a pet to deal with the loneliness. Something that a lot of people say. Physical contact is good for us. And I mean, really, who doesn't like cuddling? The truth is, if it's just a little bit of loneliness, a pet might do it for you. But unfortunately, over and over and over again, the loneliness doesn't go away. It's not effective. Getting a pet to help with loneliness, it's a self-soothing tool, trying to relieve the pain that you're feeling in the moment of loneliness, but it's not a long-term solution. Typically what ends up happening is the pet becomes like an emotional support system. When that's the only support you have, you are completely dependent on that animal for making you feel better. And unfortunately, in the more intense cases of loneliness, you can have that animal right up next to you and still feel lonely, still feel that pain in your heart weighing down on you. Unfortunately, I've heard this multiple times from multiple people, and I'm paraphrasing here, but what they've said is they're on their third dog and they don't know if they can handle losing another. So they've turned to the animals for the emotional support, become very attached to the animal because of the emotional support, but then devastated when they lose that animal. Animals have a much shorter lifespan than humans. If you can't handle opening your heart to another animal, what does that tell you about your ability to open your heart to humans? The loneliness, the issue with connection or sadness, whatever it is for you, didn't get solved by bringing an animal into the picture. Now, it's nothing against animals. I happen to love animals. Who doesn't want a hit of dopamine and oxytocin by looking at a cute little animal? But unfortunately, it's not a long-term solution that works. If you can't handle losing an animal, the pet did not correct the issue. It just took you deeper into the problem by avoiding the real issue that needs to be faced in order to overcome the loneliness. When you resolve the cause of the loneliness, you can still have your pets, but you can actually love them better because you're not dependent on them to feel good, and you can fill them with love that's in your heart instead of pain, grief, longing, because animals are very receptive to our emotional states. And then you have space in your heart for other people too. So you start connecting more with the world around you instead of less. And then the loneliness goes away. That's it for today's video. Until next time. Bye. Who doesn't enjoy? Whoops, it got really dark. There are a lot of benefits. I love the sound of a cat purring. Sounds a lot like something else we know, doesn't it?